Alright, at this time we've completed our jetting and our descale. Got the cast iron pretty clean. We're also going to be taking some measurements for our liner. I do want to make note that we did find from descaling and flushing the line that there is a small hole in the top left side of the 4-inch cast iron just before the transition. Should be fine because they shove the cast iron into the clay. At this time we're going to go ahead and take a look at this line. As you can see, we go through one turn and then there's a Y right here. This Y will be where the storm ties in. We will start our liner just past this point right about here. We're going to go ahead and tape our line. Actually, I'm going to go a little further in, right about here, which will cover up any holes or issues that we can see in here. This will be where our liner starts. And as we continue on, you'll see the left bottom right corner, you can see that a crack, decent sized crack, continues up. And then there's a hole right here. Now it looks like the way they did their clay, or their cast iron, they inserted it into the clay. So yeah, right now that's what's saving this pipe. So when we do our liner, it'll cover that hole up and then expand into this from 4-inch cast iron to the 6-inch clay. And then you can see right here, this is our transition. Tape that on our line. This will be where it transitions from the 4-inch cast iron to the 6-inch clay. And from here, you can see in a couple of the joints as we go down through here, there's some separation. Nothing to be too concerned about. The liner will cover that up. Most of the joints in the first like 10 to 20 feet doesn't look terrible. Then you get up to a couple sections where the separation is. Also, root infiltration started right about here in this first joint, and it was in a couple more of these joints as we continue on. Especially this one right here, as you can see, with the minor infiltration, they'll get covered up with our liner. It holds a minor amount of water right here. We flush this with our forward spray. You can see this is one of the separations in the joints I was talking about. There's quite a bit of roots that were growing into here on the right side. We'll be covering that up. And from here, there's not too many roots in this line except for this section right here, and then another section further down. Just a little bit of water just right here. As you can see, I am running a centering guide just to show you. Now we will be stopping our liner in the 6-inch PVC here just before it drops. We may even go into the drop. Just to be safe, we'll stop right here just before the turn. just so that we've covered up everything that we need to cover up. And as you can see, this will be where it ends, about here. Right here, just before the turn. And then as you can see where it drops down, it makes a little turn to the left, and then you're at city maintenance. At this time, we're going to go ahead and pull back. This will be the final 12 eyes for today. Like I said, you saw that where I'm going to start and end my liner. We'll start in the 4-inch cast iron, and we will end in the 6-inch PVC. So we'll cover up any of the joints with the root infiltration in it and separation. Also cover up the hole in the cast iron as well. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and pull back.